I am super duper excited to be recording this video, and honestly, this feels like it's the first video I've ever recorded. Now, as you can tell by the title, you already know what we're gonna talk about, and it is pretty much why I love social media. There are many reasons I love social media, and we're gonna dig into it. However, as of now, I have to let you know that me leaving social media has been the best decision that I've ever made. Not only is my bank account bigger, but also my mental health has been amazing. I am at peace. I have no distractions. The internet is not controlling me, nor does it identify who I am. And truth be told, I wish y'all all could experience this. But we're gonna talk about this a little bit deeper. However, we definitely have to roll the introduction clip. As you can tell by now, hey, my name is Leah and I'm the face behind Content by Leah. I help content creators make an impact on YouTube, as well as I help entrepreneurs grow their income within their business, all without using social media. I've been there and I've done that. Now, I have archived and hidden a lot of my videos, so you really don't know too much about me. Outside of that, I do want to let you know that I have 2 YouTube channels. This channel right here that you're watching gives me more visibility within my business. But outside of this channel, I do have a second channel where I have over 400,000 subscribers and I talk about mental health. Now, I used to test different things on that channel. However, we just moved on to bigger and greater things. And here we are now. I do want to say that if you are new to my channel, I need you to grab a pen and paper, a notebook or something, because I do tend to over deliver and you're gonna want to take some notes. However, if you're not a new subscriber to this channel, I just want to say, hey, welcome back. And I'm glad you are back. But let's not waste any more time. So let's jump into why I love social media. Reason number 1 is plain and simple. I was tired with the world. Now, don't get me wrong. I am still tired with what the world has to offer, but I no longer have to see it. See, with me not being on social media, the content is not in my face over and over and over again. And some of you may not agree, but I don't care what's going on in politics. I refuse to let it control me. And being on social media doesn't make it any better. Outside of politics, the news can just be overbearing at times. And see, someone like me wasn't called to that side of the world, so there's no point of me even taking in the information. I do not like the whole propaganda thing in my face. It's just so much going on. You see, this person did this and that person did that. Here's what's happening in the world. This is what the president is doing. This is what's changing. Here's what you should be on the lookout for. All of those things was just too much for me to take in. So now, if I want to know what's going on, I just go to Google and type in what I want to know. But what I want you to understand here is I have more control over what I see. There's no need for me to go too deep into that. I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm saying. So let's move on to the next point. Now, this one may be a little lengthy because it kind of hits home for me. And once I start talking with my hands, you know that I'm fully invested. I did not like that people were not who they said they were. Now, I understand that people can be characters, kind of how in the movies. In the movies, you have a specific role that you're playing versus who you are in real life. See, but that's not what I'm talking about. I knew people personally that they did not post who they were supposed to be. Hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down. What they were posting online was not who they were offline. And I just couldn't co-sign that at all. Especially being a person that has a business, I felt like the people that were buying into them were being misled. And I feel that there's no need to get over on someone. Most importantly is because you will reap what you sow. And I just did not want people attached to me who were pretty much 2 different people. And truth be told, it's because if they would do it to them, they would do it to me. And there's no need to wonder because I can assure you that I have cut those people off. Yeah, I don't even play like that. But anywho, that was just too much for me. I've had so many people that I've come in contact with that just wanted to be like business friends. And I just had to cut that off because I'm one of those people that I have been given discernment to protect me. And if you know, then you know that discernment and intuition is 2 different things. My intuition told me one thing, but my discernment made me actually make a decision. But it's okay because we don't make those mistakes anymore. I'd rather be around someone who is their authentic selves. And trust me, I'm not the smartest egg in the basket. However, if I see it, I'm pretty sure eventually their audience would have been able to see it. And they say you are what you hang around, and I just wanted no parts. Anywho, let's move along. Another reason I love social media is because there were so many constant changes. Trying to keep up with the algorithm on so many different platforms and even platforms that was under the same umbrella was just crazy to me. Being that I have a business, keeping up with social media changes and business changes was just something that I did not want to commit to. And truth be told, when it came to social media, I just wasn't able to grow it. And the crazy thing about that, I was able to help other people grow, but for some reason, I just couldn't do it for myself. My business ran mostly off referrals, and I was thankful then, and I'm still thankful now for the referrals that I get. But long story short, it just didn't work out for me. And that is why I do what I do now. With the constant changes, I'm not distracted. I don't feel like I'm in a hamster wheel trying to keep up. I'm just literally in my own lane. But anyhow, let's move on to the last and final point of why I love social media. The last reason of many reasons why I love social media is because it was consuming my time. Let's be honest, you've been there before where you spent so much time scrolling and you thought that you were being productive, but in reality, you were just being busy. Been there, done that. That used to be me too, so I get it. I was so consumed with watching everyone live their life and post content that I wasn't doing it for myself. But see, I had to remember that we all have the same 24 hours, and whatever you decide to do with your 24 hours is completely up to you. And during that time, I was definitely wasting time. But now I have such a structured schedule. I'm able to be so productive and get so much done in my day. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I am working behind the scenes for my business. On Fridays, I'm taking care of errands and my personal things that I need to do. On Saturdays, the most you'll catch me doing is reading a book, jump roping, or resting. And on Sundays, I'm getting ready for the week of my business, but I'm also doing my 101s. Nowhere in my schedule do I have time to be on social media. I have things to do, money to make, clients to connect with, and travel to be made. The airport hates to see me coming. So being able to take my time back and not let it consume me has been amazing. I only have time to focus on me. But see, let's talk about something different for a second. Being that I have a business, I have no desire to be on social media because YouTube is a full-time job for me. And YouTube can be a full-time job for you too if you do all the things you're supposed to do for YouTube in the YouTube studio. And don't get me wrong, I want you to understand that I'm not running away from social media. You can place social media back in front of me and it won't control me, distract me, consume my time, or make me feel some type of way because I've done the hard work for over a year now. I truly have no desire with social media. Now, there is a part of me that's telling you to delete those social media apps and get on YouTube too, but I understand that you have to do that at your own timing. But I just really want you to understand how much of a life changer it's been for me, and it can be the same for you too. Now, I'm just here to hold your hand and hold you accountable. And in no way, shape, or form am I trying to come for you, but I just want you to live the life you always wanted to live. And I'm gonna be honest, social media is not helping you do so. When it comes to social media, although I gave reasons on why I left, the common thing that I've noticed is that on social media, a lot of people don't even know who they are anymore. If you sat someone down and asked them what are their hobbies or what do they like to do by themselves and not with their friends, they wouldn't even know what to tell you. And see, when it comes to social media, people's thoughts are not even their thoughts. They may feel one way or think something about a specific thing and or person. However, when they go on social media, they have a whole different perception that they didn't even have before. And what ends up happening, their thoughts are not their thoughts anymore. It's someone else's thoughts that they've now made their own thoughts. And you got to learn how to have some individuality. We were all made not the same. And I understand some people say that nothing new is made under the sun, but you have to find a way to recreate or make something that's yours. Essentially, what do you want to be known for? Being like someone else should never be the standard. You should make yourself the standard. There's no need to be like anybody else because you'll never stand out. You'll always blend in. And see, my ultimate goal was for people to do the groundwork and find out why they are the way they are and why they feel the way they feel, but also why they do the things they do. And out of those 3 questions that I stated, overall, I just want you to get to the why of everything. And I always say, A lot of us have stopped asking why and doing what we do, but why gives us the actual answer that we need. When you ask yourself why enough times, you'll be able to have an answer and you're not just doing whatever you want to do. Better yet, I have something for you. A lot of people don't know their purpose or reasoning to be here on earth. If you have not been able to take away anything from this video, what I want you to do is I want you to figure out what is the reason and your purpose of being here on earth. What are you supposed to do? And yes, I said you. We were all placed here for a reason that's bigger than ourselves. Yes, it's to serve other people, but how? What are you going to do to make yourself different? And how you're going to stand out amongst all the other people in the world? See, when it comes to me, there's nobody out here doing what I do and how I do it. You're only going to find one YouTube accountability partner. And even if you try to find someone who came close to me, they're not sitting down with you one-on-one doing the work. They're selling you an ebook and or a course and sending you on about your way. But remember, I'm here to hold your hand and hold you accountable. Outside of you doing that, figure out your purpose, come back to this video, let me know, or just send me an email. That way we can get you in that direction of what you want to be and what you want to do in life. And the reason being is because you deserve it. You only get one life, so live it the way that you want to live it. And I always say, no matter if you do something right and or no matter if you do something wrong, people will always have something to say. But I'll leave you with one more thing. Don't fold on the same blessing you asked God for. But anywho, check the description box down below. I'm going to leave you a little something, but I'm also going to leave you something in the comment section as well. So definitely check that out too. I really hope you took some notes in your notebook, but if not, definitely watch the next video because you're going to need your notebook time and time again. But other than that, I need to go edit this video and get this up because we're sticking to a schedule and doing everything that we said we were going to do. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell below so that you are notified every time your girl Leah, posts a video. So with that being said, my name is Leah. I'm the face behind Content by Leah, and I'll see you next time. Bye.